when challenging conditions arise. We don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
With the home run just about to straight away center field.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Breckenridge High School. Tonight it's the home of the Breckenridge Cowgirls, and they are taking on the visitors from Perham. The Yellow Jackets are in town, and some Minnesota high school volleyball action here live from Breckenridge, Minnesota. Welcome, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network. And those of you watching tonight, we've also got you on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, our own dedicated special sports channel that we have for Three Borders Sports. So if you got Red River Communications, you can find us also on cable channel number 28. Thanks to you for watching on that channel as well, and those of you watching on our YouTube channel. We got our usual watchers here again cheering on the Cowgirls tonight. We appreciate everybody joining us again here on this fine Tuesday evening. Well, we've got myself, I'm Joe Schreiner, and we got Camden Yards Kelson producing a show tonight, and he is running the camera. And we've got some volleyball action for you tonight. The pep band is here tonight playing ahead of the game and the pregame stuff. And we were just treated by Carterman. Carter Cava was just singing, and it was quite a treat here. And he got a standing ovation when he was done. It's pretty cool. Carter was singing Sweet Caroline, so that was pretty special. And Carter did a good job with that, and it was fun to watch. And Yards told me that he did that during the Pep Fest during homecoming week, so good for him. And it's fun to see Carter doing that and getting out. And Carter's not afraid to get in front of a camera, I don't think. So Yards zoomed in on him there a little bit, so hopefully you saw him in the small screen. We didn't get back in time to get him on the main camera and get some folks listening, but if he does it again, we'll try to make sure we do that. So, again, congratulations to Carter Cava. All right, we've got the Cowgirls coming in here with just one loss, and they're taking on HOL opponent Perham Yellow Jackets here tonight. Yards, let's take another break, and when we come back, we'll have some more of our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the Precision Planning Sales and Service Center for the Southern Red River Valley. We'll take a break. We'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes right after this.
To support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
20 years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com.
Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
At Interstate
Welcome back again, everybody, to the Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the precision planning sales and service center for the Southern River Valley. We're going to have an early start to this one, so hopefully everybody's tuned in and watching. Scheduled start time was 7:30, and we're only about 4.5 minutes away from the opening tip. And again, you're watching Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, Camden Yards Kelson producing and running the camera tonight. Brian Watson unavailable to be with us tonight, and he'll be with us on Friday for the football game here that the Cowboys will be playing at home on Friday. So we'll be back here Friday night. B-Dub will be here. We'll have a full crew on Friday night. Again, some HOL action here tonight as the Cowgirls coming in 3-0 in the Heart of Lakes so far, and Perham just 1-4 in the Heart of Lakes Conference. Overall, the Cowgirls at 12-1 and Perham at 5-11 overall. So AA school Perham and single A school Breckenridge 12-1 and Perham 5-11. In the section, 6A section, the Cowgirls are 7-1, and in the section for Perham, in the 8AA, they are 0-8. And next up for the Breckenridge Cowgirls will be a tournament on Saturday in Barnesville. And then next up for the Perham Yellow Jackets will be DGF, and they will play them at home. Again, we're looking for a good one here tonight, and the Cowgirls, looks like the full squad is here tonight. And again, on the injured side of the things here on the roster for Coach Kruger, Emily Gowan is out with a knee injury, and Jonica Bernatus is still recovering from her knee injury. So that's what's going on here tonight for the Cowgirls. We'll be back with our starting lineups brought to you by Miller & Associates and American Family Insurance, and then our first tip brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply right after these messages right here on Three Borders Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Welcome back to the final seconds of our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is a precision planning sales and service center for the Southern River Valley. Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. Camden Yards, Kelson producing and running the camera tonight. And we got a dandy. You got to love it when the pep band plays and just fires up the crowd. Our starting lineups will be brought to you by Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. Right after our national anthem, our PA announcer, Art Rocco, will introduce everybody here, and he'll also introduce the national anthem as soon as the band gets done with their little pep song, getting the crowd all fired up. Again, you got to just love it when the pep band plays. All right, we're going to turn it over to our PA announcer, Mr. Art Rocco, for tonight's opening announcements.
Good evening and welcome to Breckenridge High School. We thank you for your attendance and for your support of the student athletes competing tonight. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to the players, coaches, and fans from the Perham Yellow Jackets. Breckenridge High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior at all of our activities. Please encourage players and coaches with positive comments and acts. Please respect the decisions of our contest officials. What you say and do during the contest reflects on your team, school, and community. Enjoy the game by being a good sport. The officials for tonight's contest are Cassie Wolfcole and Roy King. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask everybody to please rise and face the flag on the south end of the gymnasium. Remove your cap or hat as we honor America and our veterans, both past and present, with the playing of the national anthem by the Breckenridge High School Band under the direction of Emily Christensen. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the participants of tonight's contest. First, for our visitors on the scoreboard, the Perham Yellow Jackets. First, the non-starters. Number 2, Jocelyn Griffin. Number 4, Devin Solberg. Number 6, Greta Razor. Number 7, Mari Pulver. Number 12, Natalie Flatto. Number 15, Reagan Hemberger. Number 21, Rana Calder. And now for your starters. Number 1, Cameron Coast. Number 9, Sam Moldslop. Number 13, Jovi Larson. Number 14, Addie Hackle. Number 16, Maddie Kunza. number 19, Kyla Wolf. And your libero, number 3, Sophie Nelson. Your coaches, Paige Thompson, Aaron Moser, Tiffany Hemberger, and Miranda Sasma. And now for your Breckenridge Cowgirls. The non-starters, number 1, Emily Gowan. Number 2, Josie Weinbar. Number 6, Jonica Bernatus. Number 7, Piper Janing. Number 12, Adalia Spear. Number 13, Coley Schuler. And now for your starters. Number 3, Sydney Roberts. Number 5, Chastity Hansen. Number 9, Caitlin Kaler. Number 10, Aaron Blafus. Number 11, Parker Yagi. Number 19, Jaylee Ernst. And your libero, number 4, Carson Neppel. Let's get ready for some volleyball. Coaches for Breckenridge, Margaret Kruger, Alicia Finkrow, Missy Johnson, and Brianna Dower.
There you go. There you have it. There's your starting lineups, brought to you by Miller & Associates American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. Our first serve will be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply. Tyler Farm Supply, your short line farm equipment dealer since 1985. Located in beautiful, scenic, downtown Tyler, North Dakota. Tyler Farm Supply, your short line farm equipment dealer since 1985. Our first serve sponsor. The Cowgirls all introduced, and the referees are making sure of everybody's lineups, and now we get the rotations in for Perham. And it looks like we are about set to go here. Again, the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Breckenridge Cowgirls, Heart of Lakes opponents, been that way for years. And here comes the first serve by Parker Yagi, and she'll get it over across the net, and it's going to be a lift there, or what did they call lift? I think that's what it is.
In the net.
In the net. I didn't see him swat into the net, but that's what it was. Okay. So the first point goes to the Cowgirls, dug out in the back row by Sophie Nelson. And Caitlin Kaler says, I'll put that one right back, thank you very much, and dunks it away. And the Cowgirls up 2-0. Parker Yagi sets to serve again, and she does, leading 2-0. That one goes off the arms of Kunza, and then over to the Breckenridge side. Yagi sets up Kaler, and she'll get the kill in the attack for the point, and Sophie Nelson couldn't handle that one. 3 in a row now for Parker. Serving her fourth serve. She looks over, and she sends it deep back to the back row. Wolf saves that one. Chastity Hansen and Kaler, a free ball here for Perham now. Back set over to the other side. A little running punch there over by Hackle. Sydney Roberts from the back row behind the 10-foot mark, and she gets the kill and the point. So Sydney with the kill, her first kill of the night. It's a 4-0 lead for the Cowgirls. Coach Margaret Kruger. Right out in the back row by Wolf. Up on the net was Hackle, and partially blocked by Ernst and Kaler. Hansen on the far side, dug out by Wolf. Set to the near side, Larson. Sydney Roberts with the nice dig. Kaler, long volley. Yagi will set it up. Back sets to Jaylee Ernst. Second hit goes over and caught the Cowgirls napping on that one. Roberts dives for it, but just a little bit too late and too far out of her reach. 4-1 lead now. Stepping back to serve is Cameron Coast, a sophomore for Perham. Yagi sets it over to Kaler on the far side, and A little bit off balance. She'll put it into the net. And it's 4-2 now. Perham coming back. Coast will step back to serve once again. Over to Kaler. Blocked at the net nicely there by Perham. And I believe that block was by Hackle. She was there along with Griffin. Roberts to Yagi. Up front to Kaler, and she'll find the corner just beyond the 10-foot mark and just inside the sideline, and the point for Caitlin Kaler in the kill. 5-3 Breckenridge leads. Chastity Hansen steps back. Getting up on top of that one is Hackle. And it looks like we got somebody into the net here. Not sure who it was yet. And it looks like they're going to say it was Sydney Roberts, I think. So point to Perham, and it's a 1-point match right now. 5-4, Cowgirls lead. Carson Neppel in the back. Picked up by Yagi on the second hit. Third hit will be Sydney to go over. Razor went over with that third hit for Perham. Now they set it up to the near side to Larson. Neppel picks it up. Hansen saves it. Third hit by Roberts. Free ball for Perham. And again, partially blocked at the net there by Kaler. Ernst dives for it but couldn't save it, and we're tied at 5. And the serve was a nice serve there by Hackle. That one's going to go out on that hit there by Larson, and a point for the Cowgirls. Take the lead back, 6-5. Caitlin Kaler will step back to serve now for the Cowgirls. Kaler, a 5'8" junior. Third one goes over, and it's a free ball here for the Cowgirls. Sydney Roberts goes up and taps it and gets it across the net, but unable to handle it there was Griffin. And a point for the Cowgirls. Sydney Roberts, good play at the net there. Kaler back behind the line to serve. To the beyond the 10-foot line, and Yagi hits it, but it goes up into the rafters and out of bounds into the crowd, and we're tied, or excuse me, it's a 1-point game again, 7-6. Addie Hackle for Perham, just a sophomore. Can get up in the air and put it away. Sydney bump sets the second one. Aaron Blofus goes over on the third. Another free ball here for Perham at the net. Partially blocked. And that was Razor at the line, and we're tied at 7. Serving for the Yellow Jackets is Sophie Nelson, a freshman. Neppel, Blofus, back to Sydney. Partially tipped at the net. Third hit goes over, and that'll be a point. 4 hits for Perham, so that'll be a point for the Cowgirls. So Coley Schuler will check in now for Jaylee Ernst. She'll go back to serve. She gets it over, dugout. Third hit up front, and that was a nice kill there, and a point for Greta Razor, a senior for Perham, and they'll get the serve back. We're tied at 8. Checking in right now is Maddie Kunza, another sophomore. She'll go back to serve. Serve hits the tape. Sydney Roberts picks it up, back sets to Sydney. And Sydney just didn't have her timing down on that one and put it into the net. And a point to the Perham Yellow Jackets, and they take the lead for the first time in the night here, 9-8, their first lead of the game. Sydney goes over on the third, and Perham saves it. Kunz will go over with the third hit. Schuler sets up Erin Blofus, and she goes right to the back line and puts it in. So Erin Blofus gets the point. And we're tied again at 9. Sydney Roberts with the serve. Kaylor Diggs. Schuler sets it over to Chastity Hansen. And blocked at the net there again by Razor. I would guess she's at least 5'10", if not 6 foot tall. No heights listed here on the Perham roster. And going back to serve will be Wolf. Oh, and a nice serve it was. Chastity off the net. Schuler plays it, and then Sydney Roberts with a nice third hit, but it's a free ball for Perham. The running kill. Schuler again goes over, another free ball. Tap goes over, picked up by Kaylor. Set to Blofus. She goes to the other side, picked up nicely there by Kunza. This time Parker Yagi with the kill attempt. Dug out in the back row by Kunza. Again, set to Blofus, and she'll put it away. It rolled off the arm of Molzoff, but it's a point for the Cowgirls. And we're tied again at 10. Carson Neppel steps back for the Cowgirls. Neppel, a 5'3" senior. And there was a kill, and that was a kill by Addie Hackle. And Perham takes the lead again, 11-10. Got to watch where she is all the time, that's for sure. Serve comes across by Molzoff. Set to Parker, and she's got and a lift is called there. It was just too close for Parker to handle at the net. And the accidental lift, and it's a point to the Perham Yellow Jackets, leading 12-10. Sydney Diggs over to Kaylor, and Kaylor puts it in nicely. So Caitlin with the kill. And back to a 1-point game. And Jaylee Ernst will check back in now for Coley Schuler. So Hansen, Ernst, and Kaylor in the front row. Here comes Parker Yagi to serve. Look out, here comes Larson. And there's a point for Breckenridge on that one. Blocked there by Jaylee Ernst. Parker Yagi. In by Larson. Third hit goes over to Chastity Hansen. Played at the net by Kaylor. Parker sets up Kaylor. Caitlin with the kill. KK with another one. So Cowgirls take the lead back now, 13-12. Yagi serves again. In the middle, that's Hackle. Chastity Hansen blocked nicely at the net. Ernst goes over with the second, and that's going to fall in for the point. Jaylee Ernst, nice spot there for Jaylee, and she gets the point, and we got a timeout on the floor. It's 14-12 in favor of the Cowgirls. We're going to take a 30-second break. It's a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance timeout.
A farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Welcome back to Breckenridge High School, Three Borders Sports Network. 14-12, the Cowgirls come back and take the lead. Several ties throughout the match so far, through this set, I should say. Don't forget to shoot us a text at Studio 22 Designs shout-out line. The number's on your screen there. Yards put it up there for you. On the near side, a miss hit. and somebody was in the net before the hit was even made. And it's going to go against Perham, so the Cowgirls will get that point out of the timeout taken by Perham and Coach Thompson. And Parker Yagi with the serve. Third hit goes over. Free ball here for the Cowgirls. Yagi will set up Kaler in the middle. And dug out nicely in the back there by Nelson. Yagi this time sets up Chastity Hansen on the far side. And that one's going to go out, and it's a point for the Cowgirls. Our Studio 22 Design Shoutout Line, women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts. Open late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. Text us at 701-640-2619. 701-640-2619. If you're from Perham and cheering on the Yellow Jackets, let us know, too. We'll give you the shout-out. Kaler dug out nicely in the back there by Wolf. And that hit, wow, by Hackle is something. She can get on top of it. This time set up to Larson. Now over to Hansen. She'll just kind of dink it in there and find the right spot. So Chastity Hansen with the point. Breckenridge stretches out their lead now to 5. It's 17-12 after that timeout was taken. Parker Yagi on a run here for the Cowgirls. And again, Hackle gets on top of it. Nobody touches it, and it goes out of bounds. It was 12-12 when Parker started serving, and there's service number 7 for her. Larson, Neppel digs, up to Caitlin Kaler. Look at that little punch over the net there for KK. The point for the Cowgirls, and it's 19-12. Parker stepping back for number 8 in a row. And there's another one that falls in. Parker Yagi with the ace, and another timeout here for Perham. We'll take a timeout as well. It's a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew. We'll be right back. It's 20-12 in favor of Breckenridge.
Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Well, Perham takes their second time out here in the first set, and it's been 8 in a row for Parker Yagi. So the Cowgirls on an 8-0 run here. Parker Yagi set to serve. Number 9 in a row. She'll pop it over, and it's dug out there by Wolf. And Hackle finds the right spot. She didn't come up to kill and attack on that one, but she found the spot right in front of Parker Yagi. And the point, and the string is broken. Coast goes back to serve for Perham. That one's ricochets off of Sydney's arms and goes way out the backside. And a point for Perham, and it's 20-14. Coast will go back to serve once again. Again, our shutout line, 701-640-2619. Back sets to Hansen. She'll pop it over. Nelson. Third hit is way too strong by Griffin. Goes out of bounds. Chastity Hansen goes back, leading by 7, 21-14. She clears the tape by about a foot. And a little bit of a double hit there is called, and it'll be a point for the Cowgirls, and it's 22-14 now. Chastity again with a nice serve, dug out by Nelson. Over to the near side, hit by Griffin. Yagi sets up Sydney Roberts with power, but just a little bit too strong. Sydney hits it out. And the point goes back now to Perham. Hackle goes back. Looks like she's going to serve, yep. Greta Razor back in the front line for Perham. Again, a nice serve by Hackle. Kaler. Hackle digs. And then miscommunication by Perham up in the front. Nobody there. And a point falls in, and the Cowgirls just 2 points away from a set 1 win. KK sets to serve on the far side. She hits the tape. Dug out there by Nelson. Third hit goes out of bounds by Razor, and the Cowgirls 1 point away from a set 1 win. Kaler goes back to serve once again, and she does. Hackle digs over to the other side. Nepple, second hit to Sydney Roberts. She'll pop it over. Second hit, third hit by Razor. Here comes Sydney. She'll push it over right in front of Hackle. Near side, Larson. And Yagi did a nice job staying out of the net. That one was close, and there's a net violation. Just getting in the way there was Griffin, and it's a 25-15 victory here for the Cowgirls in set 1. We're going to take a set break here, and that's brought to you by OSPTI. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and Breckenridge. We'll be right back for set number 2. The Cowgirls victorious in set 1.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Is your athlete suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Welcome back to Breckenridge High School, Three Borders Sports Network. We're heading to set number 2. The Cowgirls with a convincing set 1 win. They was pretty tight there at 14-12, and Perham took a timeout at 14-12. Perham was down by 2, and then the Cowgirls outscored Perham 11-3 to finish off set 1. So here we go with set number 2 now. Cowgirls lead, and I'll get to the shout-outs here in just a second. Yards, can you put the number up one more time? And just in case is Chastity Hansen. And then partially blocked at the net. And I think somebody got into the net finally there for the Cowgirls. It might have been Chastity. And it's a point to the Perham Yellow Jackets. So again, Yards will put up the Studio 22 design shout-out line. Women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts. Open late till Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. 701-640-2619. Kaler goes over with the third one for the Cowgirls. And Chastity Hansen with the kill and the point. Chastity with authority puts it away for the Cowgirls. Well, Yards, we got somebody from Perham here shouting out here. We'll get to, it just says shout out to Perham Yellow Jackets. I don't know who it is, or if you want to follow up with your text, that's fine. If not, just a shout out to the Perham Yellow Jackets, and a point there goes in for the Cowgirls, and it's 2-1. Just got a text message that says shout out to Perham Yellow Jackets. I don't know who it was from, Yards, so we'll just have to wait and see if we hear any more from whoever that was. Maybe they don't want their name out there. But I appreciate you watching. That one goes in, just into the corner on that attack, and kill there by Hackle. Substitution is Razor coming in now for Wolf. We're tied at 2. Chastity gets low to dig that one out. Yagi, third hit goes over by Kaler. Razor over to the other side, and that one's out on that hit by Griffin. Aaron Bloffus will check back in for Neppel. It's a Cowgirl 3-2 lead as Caitlin Kaler serves. To the near side, Razor gets up on top of that one. Bloffus will bump it over to Sydney Roberts. And I think somebody was into the net. Yep. And that was Razor, so a point to the Cowgirls. Karen and Carly tuned in watching. Thank you, Karen and Carly. Watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28 as always. Appreciate it. Jeannie's watching Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. Sydney Roberts goes over and got the point. Partially blocked at the net there, but Sydney got it to roll in. And Sydney with the kill and the point. And here comes Caitlin Kaler now. Cowgirls up 5-2, 3 in a row for Kaler and the Cowgirls. Third hit comes back over here to Razor. Back over to Sydney Roberts. Got it. And that one will roll in and follow the net and fall down inbounds. So the Cowgirls now with a 6-2 lead here in set number 2. HOL opponents. Set to Razor right along the net. Parker goes up with it. Third hit goes over by Parker. Griffin, looks like a lift, and it was a lift call over on the far side against Griffin. It'll be a point for the Cowgirls, and it's 7-2, 5 in a row here for Kaler. Couple of decent runs for the Cowgirls. Parker Yagi had one in the first set, and now Kaler has got 5 in a row looking for 6. Oh my goodness, she gets on top of the ball, and it's out. Hackle from beyond the 10-foot mark, put that one away. Just a sophomore. Goodness me. So Caitlin Kaler set to serve again. Hackle in the back. Sets it over to Razor on the near side. Partially blocked there at the net by Ernst, and she tries to go over. Third hit by Sydney goes over. Cowgirls save it. Razor with the kill and the point. Just off to the side of Caitlin Kaler. It'll be a point for Perham. Back to serve for Perham is Nelson. Third hit's going to be a free ball now. Kaler gets it over. Set. Oh, and that one's a tough one, and it was just off balance there. Griffin couldn't quite handle it for the setup. So Ernst will come out. Schuler will go in. 9-3. Cowgirls lead in set 2. Get the serve back. Schuler with a good serve. Set up to this side. And goes to Molzoff. Bloffus goes over. Razor in the front middle, and that's in for the point. Just out of the reach of Carson Neppel diving. So Coach Kruger out talking to her team right there, giving some instruction from the side. 9-4 lead. Sydney Roberts digs over to Aaron Blofus, and Aaron just a little bit too strong, too much adrenaline on that one. Goes out of bounds. Oh, somebody in the net. Looks like they're going to bring it back. It was against Perham. Coast was in the net. I think they said number 1. So into the net violation by Perham. And here comes Sydney Roberts with the serve. A knuckleball. Molzoff. Schuler with the second set. And Chastity Hansen puts it away. Karen and Carly, thanks again for watching. Cheering on Parker tonight, Uncle Scott and Aunt Jody. They're in Fargo cheering on the Cowgirls and Parker. Thanks, Uncle Scott and Aunt Jody. We got some more shout-outs. And Chastity Hansen tried to put that away, but it went out of bounds. It'll be a point for Perham. Chris Roberts watching. Thank you, Chris. Go Cowgirls and Sydney. Chris Roberts, get well soon, my friend. Get well soon. Thinking of you every day. Things are going well, man. Got some more shout-outs to come here. Schuler backs that stare and Blofus. She'll punch it over. Second hit is going to go out of bounds there by Hackle. She thought she'd try and catch the Cowgirls sleeping, but just was a little bit out of bounds. 12-5. Cowgirls lead. Neppel steps back to serve. Carson with her serve. And unable to get to it for the set on that one was Coast. And it falls in. Parker Yeage's Grammy. Paula Morris watching down in Wichita, Kansas. Thank you, Grammy, Paula. And another ace for Carson Neppel. Thanks for the kind comments, Grammy, Paula. Appreciate it. And we appreciate you tuning in all the time to watch Three Borders Sports. And there we got a response, Yards. It's from Kayla in Perham. So, Kayla, thank you very much for tuning in and watching Three Borders Sports Network and cheering on the Yellow Jackets. Ackle puts it away. That young lady can play volleyball. Just a sophomore for Perham. Checking in is Jovi Larson, another sophomore for Perham. And that serve goes into the net, and it's a point for the Cowgirls on that unforced error there by Molzoff. Jaylee Ernst will check back in now for Coley Schuler, and Parker Yeage steps back to serve, leading 15-6. Lost a shoe in the back there. She threw it. Oh, she got it back on. Hansen, and that one goes in for Chastity. That's just out of the reach of Wolf. And it's a point for the Cowgirls. Now they're up by 10. Grammy Paula, she's watching in Wichita. Let's see here. Oh, and that one was a net violation, I believe, is going to go against Coast. She had a nice play, but unfortunately hit the net with her hand. Let's go Cowgirls. Bump, set, spike. Donna from Sunnyvale, California. Yards, we got California tuned in again tonight. I think we got one more I got to read from California, too. And here comes Chastity Hansen, puts it away. She goes up, partially blocked there at the net, but it went into the net by Hackle and Coast. Hansen with the kill. Cowgirls getting out in the front in a hurry here, leading 18-6. Parker Yeage with the serve. Second hit, third hit by Hackle, just off the hand of Jaylee Ernst, and it'll go fall in for Perham. Piper Janing's Uncle David cheering on the Cowgirls from San Jose, California. There's the other California we had, Yards. Piper Janing, Uncle David is cheering on the Cowgirls from San Jose, California. Chastity digs. Kaler at the front, puts it away. Right on the sideline, Kaler with the kill. 19-7, Cowgirls lead. Chastity Hansen back to serve for the Cowgirls. Gets it over and right at Sophie Nelson. Third hit by Wolf. Kaler sets it up to Sydney Roberts. Over to the near side now, Larson. And that one will be a kill for Larson. And the point for Perham. Comes Razor back in. She'll check in for Wolf. Hackle will go back to serve. Yagi back sets to Kaler. Hackle digs. Set over to the far side. Goes in and just off the hands of Kaler and falls right behind her. Hackle will go back to serve, 19-9. Yagi sets up Sydney on the far side. Dug out nicely by Coast. Third hit goes over and into the net to Jovi Larson. Point for the Cowgirls, 20-9. Blofus checks in. Neppel comes out. The serve by Kaler. To Razor. Off the hands of Chastity Hansen. And that was a bullet. And Molzoff comes back in now for Perham. 20-10 lead for the Cowgirls. Back to serve is Sophie Nelson. No coaches show tomorrow night. We will not have a coaches show tomorrow night. And that one's into the net. Unforced error on Perham. And it's 21-10. Schuler checks in for Ernst. So no coaches show tomorrow night. B-Dub's out of town. We will have one on October, whatever that first Wednesday in October is, 2nd, 3rd, somewhere in there. And there's a point for the Cowgirls. Kaler with the point. Or excuse me, Schuler with the point. Coley Schuler served that one. 22-10. Third hit by Molzoff. Kaler digs in the back row. Schuler back sets to Yagi. She'll just tap it over, trying to find the empty spot. And Griffin just goes over way high. Cowgirls just 2 points away from a set 2 win. The Breckenridge Cowgirls JV squad was victorious 2-0 over the Perham Yellow Jackets earlier this evening. Molzoff, that time she got it to fall in. It was in. She said it was tipped, but it was in anyway. And a point for Perham. A couple of the Perham girls are chuckling over that because she wanted the tip, but it was in anyway. And checking in now is Reagan Hemberger, a freshman, to serve. She'll get it across. Sydney Roberts will dig. Set over to the far side to Blofus. Back up to Blofus. And she was standing there waiting for somebody to come up from her left, and Parker tried to get her around her from the right but couldn't get there. And it's a point for the Yellow Jackets. 23-12. Hemberger steps back to serve again. Clears the net. Schuler sets it up to Sydney, and the kill and the point. She rolled it off the tape, got the point. Sydney Roberts puts the Cowgirls 1 point away from a set 2 win. And she'll go back to serve. The senior gets it across the net. Back set. And that one's going to fall in there on that kill by Razor. She'll check out. Wolf will check in. And Wolf serves. Back to Sydney. Kaler beyond the 10-foot line. Wolf dug it out. Second hit, third hit by Hackle goes over. Free ball for the Cowgirls. Schuler sets it up to Blofus. And that one goes into the net. Hackle frustrated with that. And that will be a set 2 win. The Cowgirls easily win that one, 25-13. And we're going to go to set 3 right after this. Our set break brought to you by OSPTI. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and Breckenridge. OSPTI break. Cowgirls up, 2-0. We'll be right back.
The time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Welcome back to Breckenridge High School Three Borders Sports Network. High school girls volleyball action here from Cowgirl Gymnasium. The Cowgirls and the Perham Yellow Jackets. The Perham Yellow Jackets coming into tonight's match here. They were at 5-11 overall, 1-4 in the HOL. And the Cowgirls coming in here at 12-1 overall, 3-0 in the HOL. And right now, Cowgirls just one set away from an HOL victory. So we're getting close here to getting everything started. Again, that set break there was brought to you by OSPTI. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and in Breckenridge. OSPTI. Here comes Parker Yagi with the first serve here of set 3, and that brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply. And getting on top of it there was Hackle, and here she comes, and the Perham Yellow Jackets off to a 1-0 lead. Oh, they marked it against. Did they say she was in the net there, Yards? I didn't see it, so I did not see the call, so I just assumed it was there, but maybe she was into the net on that one. So it's a 1-0 lead for Breckenridge, and there goes the hit over there by Larson. Sydney from beyond the 10-foot line, and into the net it goes, and a point for the Cowgirls. So the Cowgirls will go up 2-0 here on Parker's first two serves. And then Parker serves her third. That one at the net there, and then getting on top of it was Hackle, but the Cowgirls dig it out. Hansen gets it over with the third. Yagi puts up a hand. Third hit goes over by Parker. Again Hackle with the little dink, and there Parker to save it. Over to Jaylee Ernst, and Jaylee gets it over. And a good save in the back there by Perham. Kaler, good dig in the back there by Nelson. Long volley on this third one. And that one goes out. Good read by Jaylee Ernst on that block at the net there. Good read by Jaylee as that one was going out of bounds. So she had good awareness of the floor and the line. So a point for the Cowgirls after that long volley. 3-0. Parker Yagi serves. Set to Hackle in the middle. Dug out nicely by Sydney. Chastity tries to save it as she was off balance going out of bounds. Coast going back to serve for Perham. Joe Schreiner, Camden Yards, Kelson on the producing and the camera. Sydney, Yagi, over to Jaylee Ernst. She'll put it away, and it's picked up nicely in the back there by Nelson. Sydney from beyond the 10-foot mark finds the spot and gets the point for the Cowgirls, 4-1. 4-1 lead for the Cowgirls. Boys over there cheering them on, the Cowboy football squad. Most of them on the football team over there. Chastity Hansen tickles the tape. Hackle gets on top of it, dug out nicely by Parker Yagi over to Jaylee Ernst. And in the back row, Coast. Second hit by Griffin, just too far with the left hand, goes out of bounds. New substitution, Renna Caldor in for Perham, another sophomore. Back set, Hackle gets on top. Ernst up in the front. Hackle goes over on the second. Double hit or lift? He calls it a lift. Hackle doesn't agree with the call. And it's 6-1 Cowgirls. You could read her lips when she looked over at Coach Thompson and says, how was that a lift? Well, that one's almost into the rafters. And that one goes out of bounds here, too far for Caldor to get to. And Coach Thompson wants a timeout. We'll take a Carlson Family Insurance timeout located downtown Wahpeton on 2nd Avenue. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. We'll be right back after this message.
Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Superior Builders. I want to thank Brian and his crew there. Superior Builders has been a sponsor on Three Border Sports for a long time. Thank you, Superior Builders. Chastity Hansen serves. Hackle picks it up. Here comes Hackle again to the front row. Sydney Roberts on the far side, and that one will go in. Sydney with the kill. Unable to handle that one was Sophie Delson. Superior Builders, Optimum Rehab, Interstate Engineering, Wahpeton Daily News, Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your certified GMC Chevrolet dealer, Giant Seeds and Snacks, Coach Show sponsor. Caldor goes over. Second hit by Hansen. Third hit will be Yagi to go over. Free ball for Perham. Now the third hit, free ball for the Cowgirls. Yagi sets up Roberts on the far side, blocked at the net, but it's going to go out of bounds. And it's a point for the Cowgirls. Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton. Gripper Sports got all your favorite team sports apparel. Stop in and see Wayne and Tyler for all your needs. They got a pretty cool vinyl sign machine there too, and an ace for Chastity Hansen as that one flies into the crowd. Yards, you're protecting the camera, right? Okay, good boy. Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, Country Financial, and Casey Formanak of Wahpeton. Red River Grain, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Andrea and crew, thank you very much. Hackle has to punch it over. Yagi sets up Sydney on the far side. She's got to go over with an easy hit. Perham collects it. Yagi sets up Kaler in the middle. Good dig over on the far side by Coast. And that kill attempt there, not very good as Jovi Larson that didn't have her balance, and it's an 11-1 lead. Red River Communications and Cable Channel 28. Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Wahpeton Deli, Dean and the crew. Thank you very much. Got a substitution coming in. Pulver checks in. Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, Channel Seeds and Matt Bone, Channel Seeds, and Corner Drug of Wahpeton, prescription specialist. Your prescription specialist, Corner Drug. We'll get a new commercial made up for them yards. We'll get that coming in. And a nice block at the net by Ernst and Kaler. I don't know who touched it, but Ernst and Kaler were right there to put it back down. Also, we want to thank Comdale Innovation, our play of the week. That one just goes out by Chastity. Unforced error on Hanson, 12-2. Hackle will step back. Hanson, look out. Oh, and Hanson with a nice dig on that kill by Razor. And partially blocked at the net by Razor, and it's going to fall in. That was by Coast. And what a play and a dig there by Chastity Hanson. Caitlin Kaler steps up to serve for the Cowgirls, leading 13-2. Coast sets up Razor and puts it into the net. Point for the Cowgirls. Comdale Innovation, our play of the week sponsor. B-Dub's going to put up a bunch of them here pretty soon, and that one falls in and a point for Kaler and the Cowgirls. And another timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. It's Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Carlson Family Insurance at 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. We'll be right back.
Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at WahpetonDeliandEatery.com or call 642-3639.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town deals.
All right, we're back just that quick, and Caitlin Kaler gets the ace. And the Cowgirls up 16-2 after that timeout. Kaler with the serve. Hackle from behind the 10-foot mark. And the third hit not able to get in as Caitlin Kaler dived in one direction. Then she went the other. Couldn't quite keep it in. Corner Drug, 619 Dakota Avenue, has been serving generations of families in the surrounding communities of Wahpeton for over 75 years. Corner Drug, your prescription specialist. And here we go. And a serve by Nelson, and that's into the net. And the point for the Cowgirls, 17-3. Schuler will check in, and Adelia Spear getting some time. And she'll check in now for Parker Yagi. So Parker getting the rest here. Adelia Spear checks in. Schuler serves. Over to Razor. Schuler picks it up. Kaler over to Sydney Roberts. Rolls along the net. Sydney with the kill and the point. 18-3. Schuler to serve. A nice serve. Just clears the net. Sets over to Nelson. Free ball for the Cowgirls. Back set to Spear. Oh, and Schuler hits it over on the third one. That might have been out. Blocked at the net by Bloffus and Roberts, and it goes out on the return. So the Cowgirls with that point. Don't forget to stay tuned for our First Community Credit Union post-game show following completion of this game. Kaler over to Roberts. Razor, back to Razor. And it goes out of bounds. Did the Cowgirls touch it? No. Out of bounds and a point for the Cowgirls. First Community Credit Union makes your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products. First Community Credit Union post-game show following the conclusion of this game. Margaret Kruger will be up for an interview. And let's see, I was told number 10 isn't here, but number 10 from the JV would be Bryn Freeland. So I'm guessing that's Bryn Freeland into the game for Perham. Third hit to Sydney Roberts. She'll tap it over, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a point for Perham, 20-4. Kunze will check back in. She'll step back to serve. Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance, our Red Zone sponsor in football games. We'll have that on Friday night as that one goes into the net. Kunze serves unforced error. We'll have the Cowboys on Friday night yards. B-Dub should be back for that one the way it's on. There's a point for the Cowgirls. Cowboys will be taking on Parker's Prairie at 7 o'clock. Here comes Sydney Roberts with the serve, leading 22-4. Second hit goes over. Roberts digs. Schuler up into the rafters, and that will be a point. It hit the rafter, I think, is what they're trying to convince. Yep, I think they're going to give that point to Perham, as that one did hit the rafters on the Perham side and came back down. So, yes, it is. Perham ball, or Perham point.
That point goes to the Yellow Jackets.
So that point does go to the Yellow Jackets. I agree with that call. It was the right call. Changed the call back from a point to Breckenridge, goes to a point to Perham. Stepping back now to serve is Wolf. Schuler with the second one. Hansen goes over. Tries to find an empty spot. Picked up well there by Perham. Here comes Hansen again, and that one's going to go out of bounds off the kill. And Chastity Hansen with a kill and a point. Here comes Carson Neppel back in. So we'll have the Cowboys and Parker's Prairie on Friday night. And no coaches show tomorrow night. Yards, you'll be there, right, Friday? Oh, and a good save there. Nice save by Coast. Taylor tries to just kind of push it over there, and Moslow gets it in. Oh, and a good save by Spear out here on the outside after Schuler played it off the net. Schuler with a nice dive, and Taylor pushes it into the right spot where nobody is. And the Cowgirls, are at match point, 24-5. Don't forget, Margaret Kruger will join us here at the conclusion of this in our First Community Credit Union postgame show. Hackle, we haven't heard much from her in this set. Good dig in the back there by Wolf. Hackle goes over on the third. Schuler at the net. We're going to say that was a lift. And Perham has got to make a big run here. It's 24-6. Molzoff steps back to serve. Into the net, and the unforced error will give the Cowgirls a 25-6 victory here in set 3. And we'll be back for our First Community Credit Union postgame show right after these messages. Head coach Margaret Kruger will join us.
there.
So we have 30 seconds
to tell you
why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make
cha-ching
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Yield Advantage is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
Well, there we are. Welcome back, everybody, to the First Community Credit Union postgame show. Make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products. First Community Credit Union. And Margaret Kruger joining us here, head coach of the Cowgirls. Smile on your face.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say it was an easy win, but 25-6 in the third set kind of got to coast a little bit here in the third set.
Yeah, it seemed like it was a lot of unearned points on our end, we'll say. So missed serves and that kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah, but
okay,
good to get people in.
Let's go back to set one here. It was pretty close. I had a 12-12, and then it was 14-12. Parker was in a run of 8 serves in a row there, I think.
Yeah.
And Perham took a timeout at that point in time. It was 14-12. So what are you telling your girls at that point in time? What are you saying to them?
We need to serve receive the ball. We struggle at a serve receive, so we have 3 or 4 main passers at serve receive, right? We need to press the target so that we're able to run something off of the serve receive pass. And then we just need to be disciplined. And I think, like, mentally, we're still, like, how hard are we going to work to beat Perham here, right?
Yep.
So, and how much do we want to beat them by? I don't know. We'll say that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm guessing what these girls are thinking. But that serve receive was, like, get that ball to target. And then we're not sending over free balls. We need to attack the ball.
Yep.
So,
I think I even mentioned that in the broadcast that I thought there was a lot of free balls that did go over in that first set. Yep.
Yeah, it was too many. And then they were, that Hackle girl and Razor girl were finding our setters, making them work defensively. And it was kind of like, oh, we'll let that one go. We don't need to go pick that up. But no, we need to go all out all the time. And that's kind of what I harped on them after that first set.
Yeah, that Hackle young lady, she can get up in the air and put some power behind that ball.
She plays like her sister, so very good player.
See, and I don't remember their sister, but they played, or she played before.
Yep, from Perham.
She was a good ball player. All right, set 2, again, a fairly easy victory, Margaret, 25-13. Again, KK went on a little bit of a run serving for you.
Yes, she did.
And just second set was a nice win for the Cowgirls, 25-13. And then set 3, again, rather convincing here, 25-6 at the end.
Yeah, 6 points was 6 serve receives out of that one. So did a better job attacking the ball, and like I said, it was a lot of unearned points on our end. I keep track of those because, we want to be earning our points. We don't want to wait for a team to make an error because then you're just sitting back and waiting for something that might not ever happen. So Definitely, I mean, a good win, HOL win, so keeps us undefeated in this conference.
That's nice.
But going forward here, it's going to get intense. We have a big tournament this weekend at Barnesville.
I was just going to ask you that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Who are you going to see there that you're thinking about?
So we're in the same pool as Winnemac, Fertile Beltrami, which is like number 11 in the state right now, and Newark Mills is back in our pool. So we just played them, so we kind of know what to expect. But that's going to be a little bit more competitive.
So there will be pool play, so you get 3 games.
Yeah,
and
3 games. Then we get seeded into just a head-to-head. So if you finish first
Okay.
in your pool, you play the number 1 team, and the other pool is second, third.
So there's 2 pools.
Yep, 2 pools. Yep.
Okay.
So last year we took it by we went undefeated in our pool,
right.
and then we beat, I don't know, was it Fertile? It might have been Fertile.
It might have been.
To get the championship. This time I think our pool's pretty competitive. It'd be kind of fun to face Barnesville in the championship.
That'd be all right.
We haven't played them yet. So, we gotta work hard this week, get rolling more competitively in our practices so that we're ready to go on Saturday.
All right, Margaret Kruger, you got nothing on Thursday.
Nothing Thursday, so
Okay.
kind of a slower week for us.
So there it is, and then the tournament on Saturday.
Yep.
All right, and then we'll see you back here, I think, next Tuesday night.
Yeah, we're home next Tuesday, next Thursday. So
we'll see
we
you
have
then.
parent night coming up next Thursday.
All right, there you go. We'll be back for that, Margaret.
All right, thank you.
All right, Margaret Kruger, head coach of the Cowgirls volleyball squad, joining us here in the First Community Credit Union postgame show. Yards, let's take a reset here. Let's take a couple of commercial breaks, and then we'll come back. So let's run a couple commercials, and then we'll come back and sum it all up here for you. We'll be right back. Years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m. and 4-crew rotation, straight days 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or straight nights 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdelInnovation.com. Comdel Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
All right, welcome back to Breckenridge High School, Breckenridge, Minnesota. The Cowgirls victorious over the Perham Yellow Jackets in 3 sets by the scores of 25-15, 25-13, and 25-6 in set 3. Rather convincing win for the Cowgirls in set number 3. We talked to Coach Kruger here just a few minutes ago, so we appreciate her coming up. And again, the first set started out pretty even there. It was 12-12 at one point in time. And then Parker Yagi came in, and she got 8 in a row there to put the Cowgirls up. And the Cowgirls ended up outscoring the Perham Yellow Jackets by a score of 13-3 to take that victory once it was 12-12. So a nice little run there by the Cowgirls. And then from that point on, it was not much question there. Again, for the Perham Yellow Jackets, a young lady by the name of Addie Hackle was pretty darn good over there on that side of the net for the Perham Yellow Jackets. Well, Yards and I will be back on Friday night. We'll be back in Breckenridge for a football game there between the Cowboys and Parker's Prairie, and we'll come back for that on Friday night. No, there is no coaches show tomorrow night. Again, no coaches show tomorrow night. Brian's out of town. So we'll put this one on a wraps, and again, the Cowgirls victorious. They go to 13-1. They've got a tournament in Barnesville this weekend. For everybody at Three Borders Sports Network, Camden Yards Kelson, our producer and camera operator tonight, I'm Joe Schreiner. Again, the Cowgirls victorious 3-0 over the Perham Yellow Jackets. Congratulations to Coach Kruger and the Cowgirls. We'll be seeing you Friday night. Good night, everybody.